Hey, good evening, everyone. Boy, that escalated quickly this afternoon. The severe weather threat today was always kind of low, but even in low threat severe weather days, low does not mean zero. And we had a couple of storms that caused some issues earlier on with some tornado warnings, even a confirmed tornado on the ground. Not in our viewing area, not in the WFMJ viewing area, but off to our west in parts of Portage County and parts of Summit County as well. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. Thanks for your patience. If you were watching on the TV side this afternoon, if Ellen's your show, sorry about that, but it is our responsibility to protect lives and property, and those things are much more important than any TV show. And so anytime there's a tornado warning, we're going to be on TV, whether it's in your backyard or not. So if you lived somewhere outside of the warned area and, you were a little fed up, I apologize, but that's the way it goes. We're always going to do that. And every TV station does the same thing. All right, here's a look at the radar as we approach 7 o'clock this evening. We've got our main band of rain that moved through earlier, now across our Pennsylvania county. So it's really pouring in Mercer County and Lawrence County as well. Getting a little lull in the action now in Columbiana County, parts of Mahoning County, and still raining at a pretty good clip up in Trumbull County. The storm earlier that was warned, that had a tornado warning on it, has been kind of absorbed by the larger rain band here. There's no longer a distinct cell like there was earlier. Earlier we had a real distinct cell that was kind of separate from the main area of rain, but that has been kind of absorbed, and that's a good thing. But yeah, it's raining, and there's more rain off to the west as well. In fact, we can put a little loop on this. Let's look at the last 2 hours. You can see how things progressed here. Our line of storms moved in, and I hesitate to even say storms because there's been almost no thunder and lightning with this, interestingly enough. Kind of unusual, but you can definitely pick out in the middle of your screen, to the west of Youngstown, two kind of distinct cells that are not part of the main line, and those are the ones that caused some problems earlier and prompted some tornado warnings. Those warnings have expired. We're still under a tornado watch, however, until 9. So again, kind of a quick radar loop of things. There's more rain. Sandusky, Cleveland, the Indians have already been rained out this evening. This is where we had our cell earlier on this evening that prompted the warning. It was in this... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. It was in this part of Trumbull County, the northwestern part of the county. Thankfully, it is, again, as I said, kind of absorbed now in the main line of rain. Tornado watch runs until 9. This is not for the entire viewing area. This is for Mahoning County and Trumbull County. It does not include Mercer, Lawrence, or Columbiana counties. Looking off to the west, storms have produced a few flood warnings, it looks like. We zoom in on this. Let's see what the deal is with these. We've got a couple of flood warnings out in northwest Ohio. Let's see if it'll tell us what they are. Maybe it won't. There we go. Well, maybe not. Anyway, still learning some of this, some of the new toys here. Bear with me. Still some heavy rain out there, and there may be a small threat for some flash flooding around our viewing area before the night is through, if some of these harder cells out in northwest Ohio manage to stick together. That remains to be seen. But yes, several reports of a tornado on the ground earlier. This started west of I-77 and then went through the Akron area, through the Kent and Ravenna area, Streetsboro as well, and these, were enough to cause some damage. I've seen a couple of pictures on social media already of tornado damage around Stowe, and here near the intersection of Graham and Newcomer, just east of Stowe, damaged roof on a home. So that was the kind of thing that unfortunately was fairly common earlier on, kind of in this zone through here, north of I-76. Just off to our west. Well, what's going to happen for the rest of the night tonight? That main band or secondary band of rain off to our west is going to swing through, so yeah, it's going to be a soggy night. If there's going to be more severe weather tonight, it's going to be probably down in here, southwest Ohio, southern Indiana. That's where the best chance is. So we head through the overnight. The rain pushes in. This is right before daybreak tomorrow. Kids are going to be a little wet at the bus stop, I think, tomorrow, as our front is yet to completely push through. There'll be some showers around, nothing real heavy. So we get into the afternoon, we're going to dry things out. And then I took a little detour out west to finish things up. This is Thursday evening. Notice we are dry and cool in northern Ohio, western Pennsylvania. But off to the west, yes indeed, that is snow in the blue here. out in the higher elevations of Wyoming and into Montana, where there's already been some snow. There will continue to be some snow tonight and heading into the day tomorrow. So this is a really chilly air mass coming out of Canada, out of northern Canada. This is a true Arctic air mass, and even though it's not the middle of winter, we're seeing some snow. That's how chilly it is. So our forecast tonight: rain and thunder, breezy and mild. Will end up at 67, but then temperatures tomorrow basically go nowhere. 68 degrees, and that'll be a morning high. Temperatures will fall as we go into the afternoon. And get a load of this 7-day. It's going to be cool right through the middle of next week. We won't even sniff our average high, which is about 74 next week. We'll fall anywhere from 6 to 8 or 10 degrees below that most days. If we get wet beyond tomorrow morning, it'll be with a passing shower Saturday. Most of the weekend dry, and I think we are dry to start next week as well. So I thank you for watching this evening web video. As the evening progresses, might do another one of these. Even if I don't do a video, I'm going to keep you apprised on Facebook and Twitter as to what's going on weather-wise across eastern Ohio and western Pennsylvania. Have a great evening.